Explorer, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Mission abort. Repeat. Mission abort.
The sunrise.
Terrific.
I think what's interesting is that in the predominant movie culture of cut, Michael Bay, Tony Scott school of action filmmaking, that most, and even the Bourne films, I think Paul Greengrass does it really well, but most action films try to do that, and it's cut, you don't even know what you're looking at anymore. And to see like well thought out choreography and how you become invested in something when it's not cutting away, and it's like the camera knows where to go and what to show you, it's.
Yeah, well, Greengrass is kind of like a really good sushi chef. Like every cut he makes is very specific and very clean, and he understands.
He does, and the whole of Hollywood's trying to do what he does.
Yeah, but the majority of those people emulating that don't actually have any thought to why they're cutting. They just want to create a tone which, after a while, overtakes the storytelling. But Emmanuel Lubezki, the cinematographer of Gravity, who I think did Children of Men as well.
Yeah,
he's somebody. Let's see what he's done. He
did Tree of Life.
He did Tree of Life. Yeah, I would love. I'm going to say lots of really nice things about him because I'd like.
You're going to get lots of work out of this, and I'm going to get blacklisted. It's a big, spectacular, you have never seen this before special effects movie. But it's also one of the most auteur-driven films I've ever seen. It's so ambitious in its technique. I mean, I think the first shot is about an hour long. It's one take. And I mean, I know it's animated, but literally the camera just never stops moving. And I even lost track, and I was like, something like, hang on a second, has this even cut yet? A lot of people thought it was going to be an art film set in space. It's not an art film set in space. I mean, it's an action film. It's one situation after another that she has to deal with. And I found it quite emotional. I found it emotionally affecting.
Which I feel with all of Alfonso Cuarón's films.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked her character. I liked George Clooney's character. I found it really, it was an emotional journey as well as a physical, visual one. But it's not a particularly profound, philosophical, it's not 2001. I mean, it wears its themes on its sleeve, and I didn't have a problem with that. I was like, this is a movie for the masses, but it's a beautifully made, auteur-driven, pushing the envelope, technically, smart movie for the masses.
Yeah.
It's not an art film that the masses might go and see. It's definitely made with a wide audience in mind, but that trusts that a huge audience wants to see something smart and risky and beautiful,
Yeah.
Which is what I loved about it. But I think if you go in there expecting like a real kind of, philosophical meditation on humanity and space, you're not going to get that. And I think some people were slightly disappointed because they really wanted it to be a $200 million art film.
Well, thank God it's not, because no one should be spending $200 million on an art film.